Yes, welcome everybody. I'm so excited. I don't know about you. 868 pips in total made this week, and that is in just 1 week. And of course, this resulted in 21.68% ROI for the month. Yes, for the month. And this is absolutely awesome. How do you make money? How do you make pips from the business? That is what I'm about to show you now, based on the trades that I took this week. We had about 4 trades in total. We had this EURUSD that we had first of all. For the EURUSD, this was a trend trade, trading with the trend, right? And this is what we had over here when the market pulled back, right? When the market pulled back to an area of resistance. And I see the market went down and then pulled back to an area of resistance here. And then we took our shots here. We took our sell positions here. And when it went down, it even came back again and then finally went down. And then we got out over here for about 105 pips thereabout, 105 pips. Well, meanwhile, from where we got out for our take profits, it still dropped some more for about 120 pips. So yes, indeed, quite all right. We left some on the table, but don't let greed, I repeat, don't let greed get the better of you. You cannot make all the pips in the market. So making 105 out of 200 plus is still something and it's still fantastic, right? So this was the EURUSD. And of course, apart from the EURUSD, which was a trend trade, we also got to take the GBPUSD, which was a trend trade as well. Very much similar to the GBPUSD, where we had a drop like this, and then it came back to this area that acted former of support and then resistance, and then of course we had resistance over here as well. And without hesitation, I pulled the trigger over here, got my shots, and then the market went down and I got out over here. Right? As I got out over here, you might as well say, oh, Tolu, what about this remaining? It seems you left a lot on the table as well. It's not a problem, right? You cannot make everything at the end of the day. And we know this week was, exceptional because of the Russia-Ukraine invasion and all. And of course, the whole market as at large, crude oil, gold, everything. We had some serious volatility across board for the majors on gold and so on, right? So for this one, where I got out all the way down, we can say we left about 200 pips, right? We left about 200 pips on the table. And of course, on this GBPUSD on the cable, we made about 110 pips, 110 pips trading with the trend. Now, for the remaining 2 trades that we took, these were against the market. These were against the market trend. If you look at this one right in front of us, where we have this NZDUSD, but this NZDUSD, look closely, you notice that the trend was what? The trend was up. Yes, the trend was up. But the trend was up. For those that are aware of divergence, for those that are aware of divergence when it is above the 70 marker and so on, for the RSI, for the relative strength index, it means it is overbought and it is time to sell. And look at what we have over here. Beautiful candlestick pattern formation. We had the bearish engulfing, which made me pull the trigger to sell and then take it all the way down to this point here. Mind you, I had this as TP1. I had this as TP2 and also this at TP3, but I got out at TP2, which is still a very fantastic trade. This is not something that you'll be able to get in all the time. At times, you might get to your TP1 and then just push higher against you. Don't forget, this was a what? This was a counter trend trade, just like gold. Yes, and this gold was the best. Right? Mind you, that NZDUSD trade, I got about 113 pips on that counter trend trade. But this gold, without a doubt, was definitely the best. Once again, just like the NZDUSD, this is the counter trend trade. The trend is up. As the trend is up, look at what we had over here. It peaked at this level here. And then look at this. it gave us a reversal pin over here. This is not where you want to find a pin to buy. So obviously I knew that this pin here in question was lying, and as this pin was lying, what did I do? I pulled the trigger here to sell. The market went all the way down, and then I was out over here. And then for this one, I got out at my TP1, but then it went all the way to TP2. So if you understand what is happening over here, you can make money. And trust me, everything we did was simply price action, support, and resistance. I repeat, simply price action, support, and resistance that we use to take our trades. Now, once you understand how to enter the market using all of this, trust me, you can make good pips. This gold was 540 pips. Yes, 540 pips. And if you do the maths, from the EURUSD, we had 105 pips. From the GBPUSD, we had 110 pips. For NZDUSD, the Kiwi, we had 113 pips. And then gold, we had 540 pips. A total of 868 pips. I repeat, a total of 868 pips. Wow. Trust me, you can do this as well. All you have to do is to understand price action, understand support and resistance, and of course, these are technicals, and then you add the fundamentals to the mix. And we know the fundamentals for this week has been strictly based on the Russia-Ukraine unrest with the invasions, the bombings, and all the attack, and so on and so forth. This has led the market to be very, very volatile. Now, I can't say for a fact that next week will be the same thing, but now just enjoy what we have done this week. Next week, we will make pips. Who knows how many pips? It might be less, it might be around the same amount, it might even be more. If you notice, we left a lot on the table as well. I want to say thank you for tuning in, for paying attention. If you have any question whatsoever on how we're able to do this, how we're able to read the market like an open book for profitable trading, any question, comment in the section below, and of course give this video a thumbs up. You can also share this video with people that you know would want to learn how to trade. Yes, thank you. It has indeed been a pleasure. I'll catch you same time, and of course we'll give you more updates on other trades, how we're able to take advantage of them. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of the day, and goodbye for now. Cheers. God bless.